What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and another video. Today I wanted to go over something that's, I think, overlooked when it comes to modifying your Jeep, and that's talking about security mods. Now, of course, you're spending tons of money on your Jeep, all of your hard-earned money. You want to make sure that you protect your investment. So there are a few mods out there that should make it a lot harder for a thief to take your stuff or to break into your Jeep or anything like that. So wanted to go over my top 3 mods for security today, just so you guys have an idea of what I have on my Jeep for security, and what I've done to kind of deter thieves as well as protect my stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Alright guys, so for the first one, we're here at the front of the Jeep. Now you wouldn't think much about security in the front of your Jeep, but there's one really big piece here that is unprotected from the factory, and that's going to be your hood. So let me go ahead and show you what I have done to deter thieves from taking stuff from underneath my hood. So obviously from the factory up here, all it comes with, of course, is the hood latches. These are not locking. These are actually the JL hood latches to reduce hood flutter, which I'll talk about in a minute here as well. But anyone could just walk right up and open your hood. Now, it doesn't really matter too much if you don't have any mods underneath the hood, but it's still something that would bother me as the owner of the vehicle. So what I did, something really easy actually, I installed a Tuffy hood lock. So as you can see, it's right back here. Now, what's really nice about the Tuffy hood lock is it serves a couple different purposes. First and foremost, adds security. So it is a keyed lock, so no one's getting underneath your hood unless they have the key. Also, it can stop hood flutter. So obviously JKs are known for hood flutter when you're going at high speeds. This alone will stop that. So that's a big piece just right there. All right, guys, so the install on this was extremely simple. So it's literally 2 bolts right here, and I believe there's also one on the front as well, but it's behind the grill. But then it literally just latches right here. As you can see, if you look right down here, this is where it locks the latch in place. So very simple design, simple but effective because it does work, and it works very, very well. Now another thing about this as well is it's very reasonable in price. I think it's right around $100, maybe a little bit less than that. So it's a great option for you if you want to protect underneath the hood. As you can see, I have my PSC stuff down here. I have my battery, of course. I have my S-Pod, ARB. It's nice to have all this stuff protected, especially with the cold air intake and all that. Anybody can open up this hood and take any one of these mods fairly quickly, especially if you're away from your vehicle for a while. And another option out there for a hood lock is the bolt hood lock. Now what's really nice about the bolt hood lock is that one is going to have a special type of lock where you can actually use your key from your Jeep. So it can be keyed to match your Jeep key, which is also really convenient, but it does come at a price. I believe that one's actually double the price of the Tuffy, if I remember correctly. You'll have to look that up yourself, but I went with the Tuffy, been extremely happy with it, had 0 issues, so would definitely recommend the Tuffy hood lock. Alright guys, and number 2 is going to be something I've already mentioned in another video, but it's going to be the Tuffy security deck. Been so happy with that mod. It's been really nice protecting all my stuff. You know, when I'm off on the trail and I have the top off, which is most of the time in the summer, it's nice to have my Yeti cooler back there, my tools back there, and know that if I go in somewhere to eat when I'm done wheeling, no one's going to be messing with my stuff. No one can even see what's back there. So that's a big thing right there. Most thieves, if they can't see what's back there, they probably won't break into it, especially if they see a huge cover on the back of your tailgate there. So really nice to have that mod. Let me go ahead and show you some highlights of it as well. All right, guys, so as you can see, here is the Tuffy security deck. Now, what's really nice about this, first and foremost, is of course it's going to lock your stuff into place once this tailgate is closed. So that's a really nice part right there. Now, another thing as well, you can pull this out right here. Very easy operation, nothing difficult. Open it right up, and you can do whatever you want back here. You can even take off the lid if you'd like to. Of course, you won't have the protection back here. But you know, if you need to, you definitely can. This thing is very easy to remove. As you can see right there, just got these little nuts on here, so you can just take them off very easily on all of them. So very simple. It's not the thickest material in the world, but it will definitely work for the purpose that it has. Now another nice thing as well, let me go ahead and push that into place. It does have really nice weather stripping back here that goes along real tight to the tailgate, so you don't have to worry about that. So as you can see here too, there's also weather stripping right around here, so keeps everything nice and dry as well. A very simple operation, very easy to use. Also very easy to install and take apart if you need to. And there are other options for a security deck back here. I believe it's called Diabolical, maybe is the brand, but they have one that is a full system that goes all the way across. Now, I really like their product, but the problem with that is you're looking right around $1,000 and even more. So that's just something that was out of my price range. This comes in right around 500 bucks, especially if you use the code DIRTHEAD on Northridge 4x4. You can definitely get this for right around 500 bucks. So it is a steal and it is a great option to add, especially if you're running a soft top, just to keep your valuables safe. And the last one here, guys, is going to be another Tuffy product. Now, Tuffy is known for their security stuff, so obviously they're going to be a top contender in that market. But another thing that I don't have yet, but I really want to get, and something that I'm going to put as number 3, it's going to be the under the seat lockbox that Tuffy makes. So let me go ahead and show you how that works. Again, I don't have one on my Jeep, but I can show you kind of the operation and where it would go. So for the under the seat one, I know it's pretty obvious that it goes under the seat, but what's really nice about it, I've seen a couple of them in action. The handle or the latch is right here. You of course lock it, but you can pull it out right here, and it's the same width as the seat here. So you do have a pretty good amount of space in a small lockbox to put all your valuables in. So a few things that you could put in there just to give you an idea. You can definitely fit your gun in there, as long as it's not a huge gun, of course, like a handgun, of course, is what I'm talking about. But you can fit your gun in there, your phone, your wallet, your air down kit, anything like that in that lockbox, which is going to be really nice because it also is going to add some extra storage. And as you guys know, Jeeps and JKs especially don't have a ton of storage. So this is going to add a nice little piece for you if you'd like to have more storage in your Jeep, but also be able to lock it and secure those items too. And again, it isn't something that I've done yet, obviously, but something that is on my radar. I'll probably end up doing that this year. I'll probably get one for both the passenger and the driver. So then when we're traveling and stuff, it adds another little spot there for people to put their stuff. So it just makes things a lot easier. It also is very reasonable on price. I'm not sure if there's any other brands out there that make the same type of product, but I do know Tuffy, of course, makes this. So definitely check them out, guys, and definitely check out that under the seat lockbox for number 3. All right, guys, and there is an honorable mention here, something that I've had for a long time now, actually, and something that's very common amongst all vehicles, so not just Jeeps, but something you should consider, especially if you're in a big city or you're traveling a lot, your Jeep's sitting outside hotels, things like that, and that's going to be the good old tried and true club. So the wheel club. So this one I actually got off Amazon. It's a little more heavy duty than most of the ones you'll find at AutoZone and O'Reilly and things like that. But I've been very happy with this. Just keeps an extra layer of security here. It may deter a thief, it may not, but if it does, it was worth every penny. And you can get this for like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. So it's a very cheap thing that just gives you peace of mind when you're not near your Jeep. So definitely an honorable mention, guys. I've been using this for a while now whenever I'm away from my Jeep, you know, in public, like in big cities, things like that. And it's been a great addition for me. And that is going to do it for my top 3 security mods. Now, I know that these are not exciting mods. They're not cool mods, but they're functional. They're simple, they're effective, and they're going to protect your hard-earned stuff that you've bought with your money. So you want to protect the things that you've bought, obviously. These are 3 great ways to do that, 3 great options for that. There are other security mods out there. These are just my top 3, and the 3 that I have, or the 2 that I have on my Jeep, that I would highly recommend. So again, these aren't flashy, but they are something that's going to be cool, or not be cool, but they are something that's going to protect your stuff, and they're going to last a while. I mean, they're products that they're inside the Jeep, they're not exposed to elements most of the time, unless you have your top off. So definitely something you should consider. And what's great about these mods as well is any of these mods, even if you do all 3 of them, are not going to break the bank. I mean, these are pretty simple mods that are also fairly cheap. So all of these are under 500. Most of these, or 2 of these, are under 200 bucks. So things you can do that are cheap and effective that you should consider doing if you want to protect your valuables. I know when I'm off-roading, I carry tools with me. I carry a cooler with me. Sometimes I have my gun with me. So you want to make sure that you guys are protecting your stuff. Also, huge news, we have finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So we're gonna go ahead and do the drawing right here in this video. I've put all the names into a randomizer here, so I'm gonna go ahead and click it, and then I'll be right back to show you who won. So as you can see, it's still spinning here. All right, it looks like the name is kind of see if I can turn it sideways. Here we go. Brandon Dennison 9152. You are the winner of the Alien Air Down Kit and the TerraFlex brake line anchors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you over a message. Please make sure you reply to that message, or if you need to, just reach directly out to me. I'm not sure if it'll let me message you, but I'll do my best to do that. If not, just reach out to me as soon as you can. I need to get your name and your address so I can send you these items. But I want to thank all of you guys for entering into the giveaway, and also for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. If there's anything you guys want to see moving forward, please feel free to drop it down below in the comment section. And congratulations again, Brandon, for winning the giveaway here. I'll get those items out to you as soon as possible. Looks like both items are in stock, so you should get them fairly quickly. But again, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Jeep and off-road content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.